In an era of unprecedented market complexity, brand survival has transcended traditional marketing paradigms. The contemporary consumer landscape is a battlefield where emotional resonance, purpose, and authenticity have become the new currencies of brand success. And nowhere was it more in focus than at the 4th edition of Most Preferred Brands 2024-25, brought to you by Team Marksman. Join us as we unravel the contours of modern-day branding.
So may I request all of you to please put your hands together as I welcome Mr. Sharat Gupta, co-founder, Team Marksman Network. Let's hear a round of applause as he steps on stage, please.
Welcome to the 4th edition of Most Preferred Brands 2024-25, brought to you by Team Marksman. Before we begin, I would like to thank our speakers and partners for helping us strengthen this industry-centric initiative year after year, and to all of you in the audience who are here with us today. As I stand here in front of all these distinguished brand custodians, I am reminded of the power of brand building and the standout efforts of some incredible brands. We all have our preferred brands, beloved and cherished by us, and today we are gathered here to celebrate their journeys and everything that makes them absolutely special. We have gathered a collection of eminent industry speakers to share their insights on this day of celebration, to remind us what makes brands so great and how they inspire us to build something in our own journeys as people and professionals. Thank you very much once again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Up next, exclusive fireside chat on fostering brand advocacy through authentic experience.
Today's topic, as we have it as a fireside chat, is fostering brand advocacy through authentic experiences. I think it suffices to say that trust, authenticity, these are things that matter for each and every one of us, and of course for organizations, for brand builders as well. But this brings to mind an instance that I think has great relevance even today. The essence of it is everybody ends up resonating with something that they genuinely trust, that they genuinely believe in. And trust is, in a sense, a shorthand, because as we as customers will of course have to research things before we buy them, but trust is that shorthand that helps us really invest in a brand. What strikes me is that we as human beings are just naturally drawn towards this genuine nature of things. It's basic human psychology. If something strikes us as authentic, if it resonates with our value system, it's something that we are drawn towards. And the opposite is also equally true. If you find something to be inauthentic, you end up having these red flags light up your mind and you just end up gravitating away from it. So really, the truth is that for marketers, if you want to win in today's consumer landscape, you just have to get real and start speaking out by asking you, what do you make of authenticity? I mean, of course, we live in a digital era. There's so much skepticism about everything. So how do you define authenticity when it comes to brand building?
So, in general, authenticity stands for your core values.
Yeah.
If you've got them right, then you've got the brand right. You've got the organization's beliefs right.
Right.
So everything falls in line once your core values are in place. And like you rightly said, with the changing trends and all, right? How do you adapt your brand, and how do you make sure that your brand is still authentic and relevant? It all goes down to what are the fundamentals of your brand. If you continue to believe in your core values and obviously continue to take the customer feedback in, and then adapt to the changing trends, then you're golden. You don't need anything else, and your authentic true self will obviously be visible to literally everybody, and
Right.
your brand shines.
Juhi, any your final words on authenticity, how to nurture it, how to make that tree grow far and wide, take root?
We've spoken about authenticity, we've spoken about building brands, but the core thing to remember here is what is the purpose of your brand. If you remember that throughout everything that is being done, and genuinely stick with it, not just in what you're selling to your consumer, but it goes back to what you're doing in CSR, it goes back to how you treat your employees or what your employees believe in. And to give you an example here again from what we do at Philips, our mission is to improve people's lives, specifically 2.5 billion lives a year by the year 2030. So in that mission, how are we doing it? We're doing it through patient safety and quality. We're doing it through even serving people in the underserved community through our CSR efforts. Every employee that works for the organization truly, genuinely believes in the purpose and knows how they are contributing to this larger vision. In fact, everything is centered around what we call now impact with care. That is the culture that we follow at the organization. These little things tie in well together. The organization culture, the mission, the vision, the brand, everything resonates with people. Then automatically you're building a great brand and it sticks with everything.
May I request all of you to please put your hands together for someone who conceived the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor project and the former Secretary of the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry. A round of applause as I present to you Dr. Ajay Dua to tell us a lot more about sustainability, the global response and the role of branding in today's ever-evolving market. A round of applause as we welcome him on stage.
Sustainability in a very simple yet comprehensive manner. What did it say? Meeting the needs of today without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So I think in one sentence, it did say, you live right today, fulfill your needs, but do not in any way compromise what is for the future generations to fulfill their needs. I would say the conference of parties, as they call it, of the countries which participate in the climate change conference. It was in 2015, which was the first conference which our Prime Minister Modi participated as the head of the Indian delegation and was held at Paris. There, the world, the advanced world, agreed that realizing what I just mentioned and the other issue is that $100 billion of financial commitments they made would be given to the developing countries to get over and come on board to mitigate and adapt the technologies as well as take actions to reduce the environmental conditions contributing to climate change and also to adapt their way to the problems which are arising.
As we began with the felicitation recognizing brands with vision, let's welcome Dr. Ajay Dua and Akash Tiwari, co-founder, Team Marksman Network. Let's get ready for the 4th edition of Most Preferred Brands.
Let's make some noise for Pilot Pens India Limited.
As far as the authenticity of the brand is concerned, we have to again focus on the core values of the brand and to align internally with our team, with the brand's identity and the essence, and that drives the innovation actually. So keeping in mind the authenticity and the innovation, we have to align internally with our internal team and external stakeholders also. Yes, it takes time and money to measure it, and brand building exercise is not it's a decade and centuries old brand. So for India, Pilot what consciously is doing, we are close to our customer and we understand what they want, and we keep on having marketing surveys offline, online, and understand the website traffic and search volume data also. So these kinds of tools and social listening tool also, one of the tool where we understand that what the today's consumer wants from the brand. And this exercise we are doing on a continuous basis, and we are more closer toward the target audience as compared to other brand. Like we are doing trials, free trials and sampling of the brand to various institutions, and doing a school activation program with one of the best printing news agency, and also on a regular basis we are in touch with our customer, and we understand that what they want, because primarily the writing instrument is a low involvement category, And India, it is rather tough because most of the brand they sell in 10 and 15, 20 rupees product. So for us, where our product starts at 50 rupees onwards, so it becomes challenging for us to understand and innovate as per their tomorrow's needs. Like around 20 years back, there was a no refillable pen for Pilot. Pilot launched always a non-refillable pen. So we heard the students cry and they wanted that a pen should be for their day-to-day writing and it should be refillable. So we launched V7 cartridge, V5 cartridge that is refillable and that suits the needs of the today's generation. So like this, we understand the Indian psycho, the students' mindset and also the economic background where the parents, how much they spend on the writing instrument. So keeping both in mind, our pricing of Pilot products in India of the same product is 1/3 what we sell in other countries. So we are maintaining and we are providing Pilot international quality brands at a better price and with better quality and benefits and features.
Let's hear it up for Candid Dusting Powder, Glenmark Pharmaceuticals Limited.
It's truly a proud moment for us as we celebrate the remarkable legacy of Candid Powder, a brand that has stood the test of time, earning the trust of both consumers and doctors for over 40 years. As the number one doctor-prescribed brand, Candid Antifungal Dusting Powder has become synonymous with relief and comfort for countless people dealing with itching and sweat caused by fungal infections. With over 16,000 healthcare practitioners prescribing it and a market share of 55.1%, Candid is not just leading the category, it is defining it. What sets us apart is our unique formulation, crafted with micronized particles that ensure superior sweat absorption and unmatched efficacy. Importantly, Candid Powder is also asbestos-free, making it a safe and reliable choice for daily use. With a valuation of over 150 crore as per IQVIA, Candid has become a household name, a symbol of trust and excellence.
Let's hear it up for Venesta.
At Fenesta, customer centricity is deep rooted in our brand philosophy. We don't just sell windows and doors, we deliver solutions and experiences that combine functionality, aesthetics, and unmatched service excellence. By understanding customer pain points and aspirations, we have positioned ourselves as a solution-driven brand that provides tangible benefits to the lives of our consumers. Building on this approach, the Find Finer Fenesta campaign ensured consistent messaging across TV, social media, digital as well as physical platforms. We introduced interactive sales tools like the AR and VR to help consumers visualize how windows and doors would fit into their spaces. We also personalized communication to fit the aspects of functionality, aesthetics, and design into their homes. Through unified storytelling, we emphasize how good windows and doors can make a huge difference to the lives of the people, and real customer stories and influencer collaborations and their testimonials, which are authentic and real life, help us to establish ourselves as a solution-driven brand that makes a positive impact in the lives and homes of people.
Let's hear it up for Pinilex Pipes and Fittings.
So if you see, we have been a legacy and yet a modern brand. Our values, quality, trust, durability, and customer centricity plays a vital role in this. And we have been running campaigns, narratives across India, different geographies. If I talk about the regional, Wari, Maharashtra, since we are based out of Pune, very close to our heart. Puri Rath Yatra, Odisha, we are doing that. And also different festivities across like Amba Yatra in Gujarat and Pongal in South. So we have been doing that. And also the pan-India campaigns like Diwali and all, along with that brand campaigns. Also, we have our CSR partner, which is Mukul Madhav Foundation. And through them, we touch base upon different communities and lives through our different campaigns and by incorporating what we can contribute to the society. Along with that, we also are ahead of the curve, or we can say that we know what is happening in terms of the marketing. We use AI in our campaigns, we use influencers. So we have been using what any other major consumer brand has been doing this.
Let's hear it up for Maha Cement.
Maha Cement is manufactured by My Home Industries Private Limited, based out of Hyderabad, with an annual capacity of over 11 million tons, spread over 3 facilities. We are a sought-after brand in the markets we operate in the south and the eastern part of the country. We also have a marginal presence in the west. Transforming customers into brand advocates is pivotal for any organization to foster loyalty and drive organic growth. Here we need to understand, why should a customer become a brand advocate? It is out of sheer brand love. And what is brand love? Brand love is not just a mere recognition. It is about the emotional connection, trust, and loyalty. Measuring it requires looking beyond the conventional metrics to understand how people perceive, interact, and advocate for a brand. Mobile concrete testing labs. Maha Cement's mobile concrete testing labs are a great initiative designed to ensure on-site quality assurance for customers. These labs are equipped to provide immediate testing and analysis of concrete at project sites, helping the stakeholders maintain consistency and adhere to quality standards. Maha Cement has effectively implemented several initiatives to achieve this transformation. Firstly, the dealer and mason meets. These are very essential for building and nurturing long-term relationships with key stakeholders who act as brands representatives in the market. Maha Cement organizes regular and region-specific sessions that serve both an educational and collaborative platform.
Please put your hands together for SS Premier.
Actually, we deeply value the tradition and then embrace our the technological advancements into our product development, and our product design shows that there is a balance between innovation and the tradition. I feel that it's a great connect to the customer through respecting his voice, that what he exactly wants, what are the needs, and then feedbacks about our products, and then reviews and ratings, and really the evolving culinary trends, that whether our product is catering that and fulfilling the requirement of the consumer. Actually, I am extremely delighted that Team Marksman has identified, evaluated, and then recognized this most preferred brand. We are very happy.
Taking the Walk of Fame up next is Freedom Sunflower Oil by Gemini Edible and Fats India.
This award reflects the customer's trust and loyalty towards the brand. We are the only brand who shares the transparency with our consumers. We are the brand which shows how our edible oil is processed, packed, and delivered to the consumers. With fully automated end-to-end plants, we ensure the kind of quality which we deliver to our consumers. Our quality resonates with the consumers' requirement, cooking experience, and their taste palettes. We ensure that always our quality goes hand in hand with the latest technology for the packaging and our refining process. We thank you again, consumer, for the kind of trust they have put in our brand, and thank you to Marksman and India Today. Thank you very much.
Up next is Digene from Abbott.
Abbott has been in India since 1910, and whilst we are a global company, our portfolio in India is tailored to address local health needs through insights and a deep understanding of health challenges in India. Understanding consumer preferences and acting on feedback is critical to our being successful. This consumer-centric focus also reflects in our decision to develop Digene in various formats, each tailored to meet different consumer needs and preferences. Today, Digene is available in gel, tablet, and stick pack variants, offering convenient relief whether you're at home, work, or on the go. Our recent #ControlKar campaign was also based on deep insights. The campaign encouraged people to take control of their acidity rather than letting acidity control them. Embracing a consumer-first mindset and leveraging data-driven insights are essential for Abbott being a household name that people in India trust.
The age of superficial brand communication has irrevocably ended, with today's consumers being discerning, digitally empowered individuals who demand more than just product features. They seek brands that tell compelling stories, demonstrate genuine values, and create meaningful connections that extend far beyond transactional interactions. Those that made up the glittering galaxy of most preferred brands are ample evidence of the heady heights that can be charted with thoughtful brand building. Thank you for watching. See you in the next edition.